we've got a deck box that I've been waiting about a month for. I requested this back in August. It just showed up. It's from a brand called Little Oak Play. Not sure how long these guys are going to be around because when I went and checked on the website to see if they still had stock for these particular deck boxes, they did not. So, kind of interesting. It took them forever to get me the deck box, and then it finally gets here, and yeah, now they don't have any stock, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So I don't even have any sort of pricing to give you here. This is a side-loading deck box. This was sent to me for free in exchange for a review. It should be very, very basic, and already I'm seeing an issue. We'll put this over here. All right, so first off, we've got a little blemish here on the top there. Let's see. I did see, yep, we got some stitching issues right over here. It is a double stitch, but it's all nice and loose and kind of, not sure how clear that comes out on camera, but it's not the best stitching job there. What about the other side? Yep, same thing over here on the other side. Not that great. More blemishes on the box here. A double stitch there. That one's not as bad. Okay. So the actual stitching it could be better. Also, like I said, I'm seeing all sorts of little blemishes here, which aren't really coming off, so that's unfortunate. But who knows? This deck box could actually be pretty good. When I requested it, I want to say this was about $10. Don't quote me on that because I'm not really sure, to be honest. But it's not even in stock right now at time of filming. It could be in stock later, so I'll still put an affiliate link down in the description. So who knows? Maybe it will come back into stock here. But let's keep going over this here. All right, so the magnets, not bad for a side loading. Looks like we've got a total of 4 magnets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and open this up. This does fold out all the way. Have any bubbling there? Nope. Don't really see any sort of bubbling. That's good. What about the stitching on the back here? Again, got that same stitching issue right over here. As far as on the flap itself, the inner stitching seems fine. Okay, what about any kind of excess glue? Tiny bit right there, but really not that much. It's actually not all that bad. It looks like they just need to really clean up the stitching a lot there. It does have some flex to it. As far as the capacity, I want to say this is going to hold about 100 single-sleeved cards. We're definitely going to check that out. And of course, we're going to do the magnet shake test there. Now, there are no magnets on the back there. It just kind of comes right out. So there's no magnets back here. It is just kind of a very, very basic sort of side-loading deck box. Let's break out the Commander deck here. And let's see what the actual capacity is here. Again, this is 100 single-sleeved cards. And okay, yep, definitely fits the 100. We do have a little extra room there, as you can see. Looks like we should be able to fit about at least another 10 in there. Where's my other deck box? Here we are. All right, so this is 30. I don't think I'm going to fit 30 in there. Yeah, 30's not going to fit. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to do 10 additional single-sleeved cards. Okay, looks like that fits in there just fine. Let's see, 3, 4, we'll do another 5. See if we can max out at about 115. I think 115 for a budget deck box, which this is supposed to be, should be pretty good. So that's 115 single-sleeved. So that's, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Not bad. Let's see, can we do 116? 116 fits. 117. Starting to get kind of tight in there now. Okay, yeah, now I'm having to kind of force this one in. So that's about, what, 118? So that's 118 there. So just a little bit under 120. And that's, again, single-sleeved cards. If you're double-sleeving, I don't think you're going to have quite enough room for a full Commander deck if you double-sleeve, so just keep that in mind there. So let's go ahead and put these 100 single-sleeved cards back in here. And we're going to do a quick magnet test, a shake test, just to see how strong those magnets actually are. So again, 100 single-sleeved cards. Okay, so magnets, again, they do feel okay. But let's give this a quick shake test here and see how well it does. We'll start real light. It's totally turned upside down, so holding well just there. little light shaking, holding up all right. Let's go a little bit harder here. Doing pretty good. Oop, there it goes. Okay, so right there, moderate shaking, it looks like, is where the limit's going to be there, which is not bad. I mean, it's not bad. If it failed right off the bat, then I would have been really annoyed. But moderate shaking, pretty good. Pretty darn good there. So looks like it does, for the most part, pass the magnet test. All right, so overall, what do I think about this little deck box? It's basic. There's no frills, no thrills. The only frills I'm seeing here are from the stitching. It's actually not bad. I mean, if you could get something like this, if you were just looking for a very basic deck box to maybe hold, I don't know, like maybe say a Pokemon deck, 60 cards, and then you've got your sideboard and maybe some extras like tokens and stuff, I think this would actually work really, really good. If you were doing Pokemon, this is actually pretty darn good. Magic Commander, maybe, you know, because if you were looking to do a Commander deck plus any sort of tokens or sideboard, this is going to really push that capacity. I'm not sure I'd really recommend it for Commander. But yeah, if you're a Pokemon player, this would definitely work. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, this would certainly work. You could fit your 40 card deck, your sideboard, and then all, of course, your fusion monsters and all that stuff in there too, plus a few extras. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh players for sure this will work. Pokemon players will work. Magic players it will not work. Like I said, it just needs to kind of improve on some small things here that I'm seeing. Again, the stitching is the biggest issue. I am seeing now that I look at it, looks like this bottom part sticks out a little bit more on this side than it does here. Of course, there's more material here, so that explains why it does it. Yeah, it does it here on the other side here too. So if they can clean up the stitching issues that I'm seeing here, and maybe, you know, have these deck boxes get to me without having these blemishes on them, then yeah, I would say this is actually a pretty decent little budget deck box. Yeah, if you could get this for about $10, and again, don't quote me on that price, because like I said, I think they were asking about $10 for this when it was in stock. Right now it's not in stock, so I couldn't even provide a price for you if I really wanted to. But yeah, I would say if you could get this for about $8 to $10, then yeah, it's a very good budget value. Again, for lower price deck boxes like this, you kind of get what you pay for. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, that interesting little deck box there. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure you all like, subscribe, share the video, all the other good YouTuber stuff. There will be an affiliate link down in the description. Make sure you check that out. And we will see you all next time.